What's going on, Spartans? The Mad Greek here. In this video, I'm going to walk you through one of my favorite high probability setups, the break and retest of the Globex Open. This is a simple, repeatable way to trade futures without chasing price or guessing the direction. I'll show you exactly what I look for, how I enter, and why this level matters every single session. Let's get into it. All right, what are we looking at? We are on the 3-minute chart. This is the NQ. This red dotted line is your Globex Open. What is the Globex Open? For those of you that don't know, that is the opening print when the futures market reopens the following evening at 6 p.m. Eastern. So we'll just go back to this line here. There is the 6 p.m. open. I mark that with a red dotted line, and I follow that throughout the next session, which happens to be right here today, right? All right, so there's the line there. We're waiting for price to break through this section and test the underside of it, which happens multiple times in this area. I ended up taking this one here. So right here is where I ended up going short. My stop is right above this white dotted line. So what the white dotted line on my chart is that is your VWAP, okay? That is your volume weighted average price. If price were to break and close above this line, in my opinion, we are going to test the high, and I don't want to be in that trade anymore. So for me, that is my level of invalidation, and that's where my stop goes. My target was this yellow line here, which happens to be the way that I write this down. This is yesterday's or the previous New York low of day. And what I mean by the New York low of day, this was the low of day here in the New York session, right? My other yellow line down here is yesterday's low of day, which is going to include the overnight Asia and London sessions. But a lot of times the New York session low and high will test and get a reaction. So for me, that was a safe bet to exit, and also happened to work out to be 1.5 risk to reward, which is what I normally target. So that was a perfect execution and a perfect trade for me. Waiting for that level to break, waiting for the retest, being patient, and then just waiting. I mean, I had to sit in this trade for a little bit. It was about 30 minutes about 30 or 40 minutes. And when it comes to sizing, guys, make sure you are sizing appropriate. This is an 85-point risk. I ended up risking 2 micros, which was $320 worth of risk to make, over $500 just on 2 micros. You don't need to be trading minis. You don't need to swing for the fences, especially for those of you that are trading smaller prop accounts. You will blow up real quick if you're trading minis. And I mean, this kept running, right? I mean, you could hold a runner if you wanted to throughout the rest of the day. But for me, I want to get in, I want to get out, and I want to be done trading, by 11 a.m. Eastern. That's pretty much when I like to shut it down. That's the setup. Break and retest of the Globex Open. Simple, repeatable, and no chasing. If this helped you guys out, please hit the like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. Trade smart, protect your capital. The Mad Greek's out.